Donald Trump tonight, as we've shown you, is in North Carolina. Let's take the video there as he's speaking in Charlotte, North Carolina. He's reaching out to the African-American community. And joining me now to talk about this new outreach and new energy behind that outreach is Pastor Mark Burns, founder of the Harvest Praise and Worship Center, as well as a Donald Trump supporter. And Pastor, it's great to talk to you. I'd like to meet you in person one of these days. I am an admirer, and you've got obviously an admirer in Donald Trump, as he is reaching out and saying straightforwardly to the Democratic Party, you're the problem in most of the failures of our inner cities in this country. Your thoughts, your reaction?
Well, without question, first of all, Lou, it is just an honor to be here on your show. I was just with Mr. Trump backstage, and I said, Mr. Trump, I got to go on Fox. He said, who are you going to? I said, I'm going to see Lou Dobbs. He said, oh, Lou, I love him. You tell him, Lou, that Mr. Trump loves him.
Well, I appreciate that.
But anyhow, he said Lou's the greatest. But to answer your question, without question, yes, Mr. Trump understands, like millions of African Americans in this country, they understand that the Democratic Party has failed black people in this country without question. You know, economically, educationally, socially, we are still at the bottom of the totem pole, and it has been led by a welfare system that is forcing millions of African Americans to stay locked up in chains and not breaking free to be all that they want to be, which is why Donald Trump comes on the scene, and he is speaking a language that has nothing to do with pandering after a particular race, but he's coming up with policies that's going to affect all races, every race. And the Democratic Party because he's speaking politically incorrect, that the only way to combat that is to call him racist. That's the only way that they can fight it, is to call them racist. But what saddens me is so many African Americans who are supporting the Democratic Party. They are the very reason why there's a frustration that's keeping us locked up in welfare.
You know, a perfect metaphor here is, what does Donald Trump do when his campaign isn't going the way he wants it? He's changed leadership now twice in that campaign to make certain it is going in the correct direction. And the inner cities of this country have got to change the way they're thinking, and they've got to change their relationship to the political system, because the political system has exploited them. The Democratic Party has not delivered meaningfully in terms of education, in terms of prosperity, in terms of job creation and participating in economic growth. And I happen to agree with you. I think he is the country's, frankly, I think the last best hope.
Without question, again, he is dealing with issues that are impacting everyone. The biggest issues that in the African American community, one is jobs, and two, mass incarcerations. They go hand in hand, Lou. They're tied in together. But the Democratic Party is constantly being, they're racially dividing us. And it's a divide and conquer system, pitting one brother against another, white against black, or black against blue, whatever there is. As long as I can divide you, I can control you. But I don't know about you, Lou. I pledged allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for everyone, black lives, white lives, every race. And Donald Trump is the only person that is declaring we need to fix our inner cities, and it's not going to be done by me tap dancing for your vote like Hillary Clinton, but I'm going to deal with real issues that's going to change your social standings and get you off the welfare system so that you can support your family like you're supposed to.
Pastor, I've got time enough to say, first, amen. A pleasure talking with you. And we do have time to say, come back again, if you will. We appreciate it so much.
I would love to.
Thank you, sir.
I would love to. Thank you, Lou.
Mark Burns.